During this state now, my husband business started crashing anyway. So after the visitation and everything, he now came back and told me that they said that you have to do money rituals. Like,
hello guys, Sugar Plum here again, and this is Confess with Sugar. And just like we always do here, there will be no use of names or any means of identification. So today we have a guest here, and I'm just going to give her the floor to start talking. So my dear, please, when you start talking, just like go straight to the point on why you are here. Don't use your name or anything that anybody might use to identify you. Okay?
So I got married after my school. And me and my husband, we are living literally very well. We are not that too, we're not poor. We are not that even rich as well. So we're just like middle class. So that is it. So when I got when I had 2 kids, the housework got too much. So I'll have to like look for a maid to help. So because my kids are grown, so I don't need a small person. I just need somebody like from 18 years that can handle the kids and also the house chores. So I called my madam. She searched and searched and searched to no avail. So one day, I was walking on the streets. I was going to the market. So I ran into a small girl. It's not that small, but it's grew somehow. So I saw the girl. She was sitting somewhere crying. So when I woke up to her, I was like, what is happening? So that was when she told me that she's homeless. I had no parents. The parents are late and all that. So he's sleeping in the street, and he's tired of sleeping in the street. That even sometimes, this street of a thing, all these bad boys, they used to take advantage of her because there's no place for her to sleep or nobody to help. So I took pity of her story, and I would like, this person would be good for the house help that I'm looking for. So I told her to follow me to my house. So I got to my house. I explained everything to my husband. My husband, at initial, he didn't agree with that, as in stating the fact that we don't know the background of the girl, we don't know anything about the girl, so it's very dangerous. But because of the way she was crying and all that, I took pity on her. I was like, okay, let's just take her. So that was how she started staying with us and taking care of the girl. It was very risky, but that was why at first I didn't trust her, leaving the kids with her. So, but it was as time goes on, maybe around that yes, it was after 2 months that I now get to trust her because of her seeing how close he was with the kids. The kids loved her and all that. So I've seen the closeness. That was how I started yes, now I can trust her and leave the kids. Okay, so during this state now, my husband business started crashing anyway. Let me just use that word. It started crashing. So things wasn't going well the way it was before. Even the money itself, the little one, just before you know it. So things wasn't moving well. It wasn't moving well. So my husband got devastated, somebody that's had before and
He doesn't have
exactly. So, and he started going to some places and asking questions and looking for help, but to no avail. Until one day, he ran into a friend of his that is very rich. According to him, he said that he's a classmate way back, but he was very rich that as of that time. So he now said that he's going to help him. So I now look at it and all these rich people of a thing. Sometimes it's not how things appear to be. So I now told him, you should be careful. So that is just it. So one day he came back and told me that the friend said that he wanted to help, that he said that they have to go to one place to visit one man like that. That is how he just said it, one man. I said, okay, no problem, you should be careful. So after the visitation and everything, he now came back and told me that they said that you have to do money rituals, like to use somebody, to use person for rituals.
Why is it that when a man is down and his friends wants to help him, it's to push him into doing rituals? Because I don't understand. Is there not something else to do?
I don't just know. So that was just it. So when you not told me about this money ritual, I was like, in fact, I was totally against it. Because I told him that I don't want anything that had to do with human blood. I can't even be part of it. So that was when he not told me that it's not like killing somebody. It's not like killing somebody that's just like to make somebody useless. Like, or this imbecile, being a vegetarian state, all those kind of things. Once the person is living, you will be making your own money, not like killing someone. And I told him even this option now is not even an option to me too. Because whether you kill somebody or you die is still the same thing. Yes, because once the person will be better off dead than alive. Yes, when you make person useless, is it not the same thing? So I told him that I don't support that. I'm totally against it. So I think we started it's just at a point, it turned to an argument. So sometimes
Sorry, who does he want to use for this thing?
okay, I asked him, okay, do you have, no, he's only the one that suggested to me that he has someone in mind.
Oh.
I was like, okay, who is that? He said the house help. I was like, I'm going to like this house help. Even my kids, they were, telling me that I should not go there, that the house help, that it doesn't even relate to us in any way. We don't even know how, as in, we don't even know her identity, whatever. So it's very easy to say we don't know anything about. I was like, even though we don't know anything about, it's still someone's child. So we don't have to be this, that wicked to this, no matter what. Even though that's
like all the times that you've been with the housemaid, how is her behavior? Is she good? Like she has never.
Exactly. That was the reason why I objected at the first place, because she was good. Like nothing. I can even leave my keys with her and just go out, as in I will have that mind that nothing is happening. So I was like, this girl is good to me and it's good to my kids. So you cannot come this far not to treat her like this. It doesn't make any sense. But you know what, men now, sometimes they don't listen to advice and other. So, but unfortunately to us, when we are even having this conversation, because we are raising, get to the point that we are raising voices, and at the point you have to cancel out of people now hear what you're saying. But little do we know that even the house help was listening to our conversation.
Yeah.
Inside the house. And even when we mentioned her name and he listened to everything. So after the argument, after everything just got calm and cool. So a week after, I came back from market and I now saw a written note on the table. So the maid just dropped the letter. So inside the letter, the content of the letter that she has gotten another place to stay. She was even taking me, as in appreciating me for my efforts and everything, that we are too good to her and all that, but at this point that she has to go, that she has gotten a place to stay, that in fact we should not bother to look for her. Because even there is no even way to look for her, because she don't even have a phone. I was even planning to get a phone for her before she left. So there's no way, there is no communication in any way. So after reading the letter, I said, okay, but let me not be as if I just put my hands. Let me just go out there the streets where I met her to know, as in. So when I went there, I searched, no, nothing. So I have to ask some people over there. They said that they have not seen her for about how many months now. So in that case, I don't even know what to do again. So after that, 2 weeks after that, my husband was in the sitting room like this, watching television. The next thing, he just slumped. So, I don't know. I have to, when in that shortage, I have to help him, carry him up. But, as in, if it's I just think it's just an ordinary slump, like just slump. And maybe after some minutes or some days, the person will just get back to normal. But the reverse was the case. Even to the extent that some part of his body itself is not even responding. I don't know what to do. I have to take him to the hospital.
Is it that he had a stroke or something? Like explain to me how he is.
It's just some part is just paralyzed. That is stroke now. Yeah. So some part is not responding. He's not even talking. He's not even eating. Nothing. Ha. I don't know what to do. I have to take him to the hospital. But to my greatest surprise, they did all series of tests and whatever and told me that he's okay. So I was like, how can you see somebody in this state and you're telling me that he's okay? How? So the thing itself, because there's nobody that will see him now that will tell me that he's okay, but the doctors and the specialists, they did series of even ultrasound and everything, but I said, he's okay. I said, now wow, what could that be? So that was how they told me that there's nothing wrong with him, that I have to take him home. There's nothing wrong, that medically, there's nothing wrong with him. I don't have any other option than to take him home. I started taking care of him. So that was how I became the breadwinner, trying to take care of my kids and my husband and everything. So at a point I even got tired. So I have to call my mom to know if there is any help from somewhere. So my mom told me that I should find a way to bring back my husband. That this my village, I don't want to mention them anyway, because of some reasons. So, but in my village, there's a place that, once they take you to that place, once the person sees you and tell you, and the person will know exactly what is happening and will tell you. And if there is any remedy, it will just do everything. But, little did I know that what is even happening itself is more than. So when I called my mom said that, okay, we should come home, that we will take him to somewhere. It's okay, no problem. So, I now find a comfortable day. We went home to our village, and my mom took us to the place. So it was there that the man explained everything to us in details, what is happening. So the man told us that, first of all, what is happening to my husband is from the maid that ran out from the house. That the maid overheard our conversation that day. We were talking about using her for money rituals. Though I wasn't in support. It was my husband. Though I tried to pull out of it, but husbands sometimes they are very stubborn. They would not. Maybe they would tell you that yes, everything is okay. They would not go ahead and do their own thing. So that was why not told us that it was the maid. That the maid is from water, according to the man. So that the maid is from water. That's one meaning also. Exactly, Mary. So, and that it is because the thing is there is a way. It's like a rotational something that once it's come to your turn, you must serve the water. If you not serve the water, nothing will go well with you. So it was the man that even explained to us that it was even the water people that killed the parents of that maid because she refused to serve them. Wow. So that was why she killed the parents and scattered her life. So that was how we met her that place that day. So, but it didn't end there. And I say that what is happening to my husband now is as the result because of what happened, the maid now have to go back to that water where she belongs. I have to plead with them that if they can do back to sender what my husband was planning for her, if they can do back to sender to my husband, that he's going to serve them. And because he's from the water, they have to grant her wish. So that was exactly what was happening to my husband. That thing that my husband wanted to use her to do, that was what he now reversed back to my husband, and that is not the problem. Man, so she did not even do it to affect him. I was even very lucky because I asked the man. The man told me that she used 3 pigeons to do sacrifice. So 2 of the pigeons representing my 2 children, And the one representing me, that he not told us that say, he don't want anything to happen to us because we are good to her. That he don't want anything to happen to us. He just want this to protect us, but only only my husband. Because he was the one because I don't even accept it. So,
You were against it.
so I was against it. So that was why, that's to spare me and my children, so that the thing will just be only on my husband alone.
Imagine say she makes do everybody like that.
I don't even know what I will have, like now, if I don't even care. So that was that was what the man explained to us. So after the explanation now, my husband was there, he heard everything, not that he will not there because he can hear, but he cannot talk and whatever. So my husband was there and everything. But the thing is that, and I asked the man, is there no reversal? As in, is there no way to reverse this case or maybe a solution or whatever? And I told me that anything that has to do with water, that there's no reversal. Especially this particular water now that is involved. That even though the girl died, or maybe even go and ask for forgiveness or do everything afterwards, that once that first wish that she made has been granted, there's no going back.
So even if the girl comes back to say that, okay, I don't want you people to punish him again, you people should restore him, the water will not stay.
The water will not do anything. That is it's the permanent something. There is no reversal of anything. That is why, if you come to that water to do something, they will ask you and ask you and ask you just to be very sure that you know what you are doing, because it's about once you did something, there's no reversal. That is the end of it. No matter maybe after how many years you come back, change of mind, there's nothing. So even as the points, as in the state my husband was now, as in, there is the kind of state that you see somebody, we've been praying or wishing for death to come so that the person can just go and rest. And even you, myself, we will rest. So that is the state. And husband is still alive too. He's alive because they even told me that even though you have to live for 40 years, that he will still live for 40 years and still be like that. See, after that 40 years, that is not going to die. Nobody's going to kill him, but he will still be alive, but he will be like that. So, at this point, I don't just know. That is why I say, let me just come and share my story. Because if not, so that people will know, if not because of this age of 18, all these things won't come up. Because maybe if my husband started having issues and they all suggested something, maybe we'll be looking for somebody outside. And again, all these people that we see on the road that will be thinking that maybe they don't have anything, don't have identity, they don't have whatever we can do, use them for whatever. They're the one that have strong backup, like everything is just falling dead. No. So the condition, my sister, I'm just tired. I don't know, because this thing is not something that have a solution. That is where it's been pernicious. It doesn't have a solution. There's nothing to do.
So guys, you people have heard this story and everything. And just like she said before, if you see somebody just because you think they don't have anybody, they are useless, they are homeless, you think you can harm them. See, it's not everybody that you see on the street walking is actually a human being. And another thing, you don't know what the person is carrying, you don't know what is backing the person up and all that. But my dear, I don't know if I should ask you this question, because I know that you would want a solution for your husband. Okay. So just like, don't worry, we are going to try to attend to it, because we have seen war stories, and somehow God intervened, and with the help of the people that helped, they came back to normal and everything was okay. So we are still going to try to see if there is a way that we can actually help this young man out. And again, please, I want to beg you, if you're struggling financially, Ritual is not the only way out. Harming your fellow human being is not the only way out. Sometimes it might be just God trying to test your faith to know if you will stand the test of time. And then you are running to go to devil to help you. And you're forgetting that devil is bring ahead and take ahead. Devil cannot give you something and not want something in return. So please, you should be calming down. This life, na jeje. And with that being said, don't forget to share this video to as many as possible, because a lot of people might learn something from this, and somebody might be out there planning to use somebody and they will hear this one and they might have a change of heart. Don't forget to share this video, and I will see you guys on my next episode.